How much did you guys invest?
Roughly 40,000.
Around 5,000 US dollar.
Any regrets?
Of course, no. Maybe I will regret if I'm not taking even a step to be brave to running everything.
We were thinking that we can grab Indonesian local market, but turns out that the market is 90% is foreigner.
What advice would you give?
Jump whenever you're scared most.
This dog can sing! Hello there, welcome back to another beautiful, beautiful day here on Paradise Bali. We've been living here for a year. We love Bali, and every day here I find myself wondering about all these people who have just come from somewhere else and made Bali their homes and started a small business here. I mean, what are their stories? What difficulties did they overcome? And, what advice would they give to other people who want to do the same thing? So today we're going to go around interviewing a couple of small Bali business owners. It's going to be super interesting. Let's get to it. The first time we heard about Refresh Coffee Shop was through friends who told us Refresh had these awesome pancakes and breakfast that we just had to try. So of course we rocked on over, and since then we've also become fans. Hey, hi! Okay, thank you so much for talking with us.
Yeah.
Tell us your name, your age, and where you come from.
I'm Yosfera. I'm 27 right now, and I'm from Indonesia.
Tell us about this business.
I started a small cafe in Uluwatu, and now running is almost 5 years already.
How did you get started with this?
Before that, I just fall in love with coffee. I like to drink coffee every day, so I think, how about we serve coffee for people, to people that enjoy the coffee.
Wow, that's very brave. You started from a place of passion and inspiration.
Yeah.
How much did you invest to start this business up totally?
For overall, almost 13,000 USD.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, like roughly, how much are you making a month now?
Now monthly revenue maybe around
5,000
Okay.
USD?
Yeah.
That's really nice. I always see a lot of people here when I pass by as well.
Right.
So well done, you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, what's the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, I think, because now a lot of coffee shops that around this Uluwatu area, I think how to more consistent of what we are doing, so we still can give the best and deliver the best to our customer.
So consistency is the challenge,
Right.
keeping the quality of the delivery. What was the worst problem you ever encountered?
For almost 5 years, I think the worst problems that I faced is during that time is during Corona. I think the worst thing is because there's a lot of voice out there that tell me maybe you're supposed to just close down because there's no people just close down or moving to another place like that. So I think that's the worst part. Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it was the mental challenge
Right,
of
right.
staying open when
Yeah.
times were so difficult.
Right.
What's the best thing, the thing that you like most about running this business?
The smile from the customers. The things that makes me happy is like when we serve the food, when they eat the food, they're so happy. Even sometimes they're dancing while eating our pancakes here. So that really makes me so happy. Wow. So you can share happiness through food.
And if you had young people who look at yours, and think like, wow, I want to be like her, I want to start something similar to her, what would be your best tips?
First, you need to find a good locations, must be strategic, and the unique selling points. Like here we have our best pancakes here. Every people would come here for our pancakes. Second thing is consistency, disciplines on what we're doing. To be disciplined every day. Yeah.
Are you happy doing this right now?
Of course. I'm so happy because I opened my cafe in Bali. I love Bali so much because I feel Bali is really give us more balance in life and work life.
Any regrets about doing this?
Of course, no. Maybe I will regret if I'm not taking even a step to be brave to running everything. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's really inspirational. Like, your regret would be if you never started this. So aside from incredible pancakes, amazing coffee, Refresh Coffee Shop has one more very unique selling point. This dog can sing! Isn't that jaw-dropping? Genius dog! Okay, we're here in Canggu. I'm looking at something very, very interesting. Let's go check it out.
Best food from Bali.
Hi!
Tell us your name, your age, and where do you come
Yeah.
from?
My name is Mattias. I'm a professional chef and nutritionist. I'm 39 and I'm coming out of Germany.
Tell us about this business that you have here.
It's Sausage Bali, the #1 currywurst here in Bali. Actually, currywurst is a traditional German dish. Yeah, it's all about sausages. It's about a signature sauce. We have 4 different kinds of sausages. We have the beef, the chicken, the pork, and the vegan one. Then we have 6 different levels of spicy sauces and 5 blends of spices. We have the local one, we have the Australian one, American one, the Russian one, and of course the traditional German one.
Something really special and unique here. You can even have your sausage with champagne! Wow! How did you get started with this business? What is the backstory behind this?
My background is a professional chef, nutritionist, so I was traveling a lot over the past 18 years. I was working in Middle East, I was working Europe, of course, and in the Caribbean. And then we decided, I'm talking about my fiancée and myself, to go to Bali, because she's from Bali. So I came to this island 4 months ago, and actually 3 months ago, we opened this place. We are 2 investors and 1 local owner.
How much did you guys invest to get this whole venture started here in Bali?
Roughly 40,000 US dollars for the initial investment to build this place, all the equipment, and so on. Usually in Germany, you would need to invest, I would say, between 100 and 150,000 euros. Yeah.
That's quite pricey in Germany to start something like this then.
And you need to pay taxes, high taxes.
How is it going? So this is a very new business. It's 3 months in, right?
Correct.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
I would say very good, as we are already covering the cost by the end of the month.
What has been the biggest challenge of running this business so far here in Bali?
Definitely, Bali is a seasonal place. We are now in October. October, November traditionally are the lowest months when it comes to tourists. And you just need to manage your expenses, watch the costs, and try to make as much revenue as you can.
What personally for you was the biggest difficulty, the worst thing that happened so far in starting up your own business here in Bali?
Yeah, definitely the local laws and regulations. You need to be aware of it. You should make your homework before you start something like this. Maybe you work with a consultancy which can help you with that.
If you had somebody young who wanted to follow in your footsteps, they're looking at you and going, that looks great, I want to do what he did. What advice would you give that person?
Yeah. Jump whenever you're scared most. Meaning, have your plan ready, have everything ready, and then when you really think, oh no, I'm scared, I don't want to do it, then do it. For me, it was the best thing I did. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Something quite quirky and clever at Sausage Bali is the marketing gimmick they're planning. They've put up a Hall of Shame versus Hall of Fame. It's a contest as to who can eat the spiciest sausage. The winners and losers get their best Polaroid faces up on the wall, obviously. Aside from that, Mattias is also big on being quick to adjust their offerings to please the crowds.
Every small restaurant has Instagram accounts with obviously amazing pictures. You need to adjust to the local market and you need to make it different or better than the others in order to compete, right? We are adjusting our menu to our customers. Yeah, we had a lot of requests for vegan or vegetarian sausage, so now we have it. The taste is amazing in my opinion, and everyone should try it, even if you like to eat meat. Yeah.
Any regrets?
No, definitely no. You have some challenges always in any business in between, but stick to your plan, to your goal, and just follow your heart.
all the way here in the southernmost part of Bali, there is a very special bakery here making a lot of waves.
My name is Natalie, everyone call me Nat. I'm from Ukraine. I'm 37 years old.
My name is Osh. I'm 35 years old and I came from Borneo Island.
Tell us about your business here.
We have Ituaja Coffee. So we're selling a variant of coffee here from manual to espresso base. And we also have Ituaja Bakery where you can find mostly Slavic influenced food.
The food is incredible. Nath says that their best-selling items are serniki, pancakes with cottage cheese that's a traditional Slavic breakfast dish, their pilmeni, home-style dumplings, and lots of cakes. The best-selling honey cake, for example. Nath says she created the dishes based on recipes from her mom and her hometown. What is the backstory behind your businesses?
We started when pandemic just hit Bali. It's September 2020. And then basically we are losing our job. So we have to find something that we can rely on for our next life. We spend our savings actually for this coffee shop.
Until zero, we decide to invest and enjoy our time here rather than we stay at home just doing nothing. We do really love coffee, so we just decide to going out of the box and change our life totally.
How do you start the total business investment?
With the equipments, with the rental, we ask permission by the owner, like we only can afford for the first year. So if you would like to wrap up, it's like around 5,000 US dollar. So roughly for the bakery, it's about 10,000 USD.
But of course, it was not all investments. We invest every month. We buy something new because things got our place getting busy. So that's why we need to upgrade as well ever since.
How's the business going?
I would say now coffee shop is stable. The bakery just going crazy, I think, at the moment. Yeah. Going crazy, exactly. Especially after the international flight are open in Bali.
Okay, so your brave venture has rewarded you well, yeah?
I would say, yeah, bravery and enjoy the process, enjoy all this growing and enjoy to spend our time with the people around. This is the most important. Yeah.
It must be very challenging doing the coffee shop and the bakery. What is one of the biggest challenges?
At the moment of the business, we were thinking that we can grab Indonesian local market, but turns out that the market is 90% is foreigner. So we didn't expect this because what we prepare, the coffee menu is what local likes. For example, like brown sugar coffee. That's the things that foreigner didn't like. So it's kind of surprising for us. But then immediately we changed the concept. So we following what the trend for foreigner.
In the 2 years plus you've been running, what was like the worst difficulty that you encountered?
The situation now, the economic now is getting not in a healthy situation. That's why all ingredients that we use is prices increasing very often. So this is a bit challenging to still be stable with the quality and with the price.
What are some of the things that you enjoy the most about starting your own business?
When we opened this place, I would say it's like a coffee shop, speak easy bar. So people start to find the friends, start to find some connection, and it was makes really us very happy because you understand that you're doing something good for people around, as well as this bakery when people give some good feedback. Yeah, this is the best. What can we say?
When I have to stand behind the bar, facing customer face directly, something that I'm afraid of. But running day after day, I start get this enjoyment to serve customer direct. not from behind the screen.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a lot of growth, personally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Wonderful. If there were like people out there who are looking at like Ituaja Bakery and Ituaja Coffee and saying, "This looks great. I want to do the same thing." What advice would you give them?
First, you have to know your product. You have to know what you are selling. So for me, it's important because if you know what you sell, then you don't have to extra or exaggerating to promote your product because you know its quality, you know how it makes, so people will trust your story. No need much more promotions. That's coming from inside. I think know your product and then just deliver it to customer as a message.
That's beautiful. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
From my side, I would recommend only to enjoy the process. Never be scared to start something.
Thank you so much for sharing your personal story with
Thank
us.
you.
You know,
Sama-sama.
like it's very, very wonderful to know you so intimately. I don't know about you, but back when I was still living a normal life in a corporate job, I always looked at business people and I thought that to start a business, you needed so much capital, loads of resources. You needed to be so prepared and have so much experience, you know, to minimize risk and all that. But hearing the stories of yours, Mattias Osh Nat, today, it just really blew me away. These people, they have been so brave, so dynamic, so smart, pivoting around and doing everything just to make their dreams come true. And now they have a thriving business here in Bali and they're all doing really well. It's really mind-blowing and I'm so happy and privileged that yours, Mattias Osh Nat, chose to share their intimate personal stories with us today. This was not an easy video to make, but I'm so happy I did it. It changed my life a little, and I hope that you enjoyed the episode and it brought you at least some inspiration and ideas. If you're a small Bali business owner and you would like to share your story, please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. And I guess for everyone, have a lovely week ahead, and I will see you next Saturday in our next episode. Bye.